Hi everybody, today I'm going to talk to you guys about meal planning and meal prep. So, I think one of the biggest things that helps set yourself up for success is planning out your meals. Nutrition is a huge piece of the puzzle when getting healthy and trying to lose weight or toning up, changing your body in general. Nutrition is huge. It's like 70%. So we want to make sure that we're setting ourselves up for success. When you have things planned out and prepped out, you are more likely to stick with your plan. You're less likely to just quickly grab things that you're used to eating. You save more money because you're not going out on the way home and just grabbing whatever's on the way and what's convenient. You have a plan for all the groceries that you've bought. You're not going to buy things that you're not going to use. So planning is key. What I want you guys to do first, and there's lots of different resources, is make sure, if you haven't already, to review the eating plan. And your book may look different than this. There's different versions. Also, Beachbody On Demand, like we talked about yesterday, you can go in and print off. You can go through the program materials and see what your eating plan has. And there's even some resources on planning sheets from there. First, go in and review the food list. If you have never done a group of these before, go in here, look at the ones that you like, highlight or mark the foods that you like, because it's so much easier if you're not trying a bunch of new things. If you try a bunch of new things, then you decide you don't like those things, it's gonna be so much harder to stick with the plan, right? So pick the things you like and you know you like. And then you can start looking for recipes. So there's recipes in the booklet. There's also the Fixate cookbook on the Beachbody On Demand that you can use. You can also go on Pinterest and search 21 Day Fix recipes. There's so many resources available. So find things that look good and then start writing out your plan. In the file section and even on Beachbody On Demand, there are resources for these kind of tally sheets. And so what you would do is you would write out your meal that you're gonna have, and then you'd go through and tally what container they go for. And another thing, if you haven't gone and figured out which calorie bracket you fit into and which plan you'll be on, so you know how many containers you have of each per day, go do that now. Okay? So you're gonna write out your meals, tally those off, and see where you fit within there. Make sure you get all your containers in. So that's what I suggest doing first. Plan it all out. And I do this on Saturday or Sunday for the next week. I plan out all my meals, my breakfast, my snack, my lunch, my dinners, everything. So I know exactly what I'm gonna have. And then I make my grocery list. And tomorrow or in a couple days, we're gonna talk about grocery shopping, so don't worry about that. But then I want you guys to take some time to prep. And prepping, it doesn't have to be a big thing. You can do just what you can, just what you have time for. If you only have an hour to prep, just do what you can in an hour. So you can look at things and make up a bulk chicken. Look for ways that you can cook up a ton of stuff ahead of time. So I will usually portion things out. Like I'll do these are also super helpful for meal prepping because for my yogurts, I'll just take a scoop of yogurt, plop, 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 plop for 5 days for the week. So I portion things out, I cook things up in bulk, and I chop things too. So things that I cook, I'll grill up a ton of chicken, I will hard boil out a bunch of eggs, and I'll chop up all my veggies that I can for the week. And then I'll even portion them out. So if we're doing like a stir fry for dinner on Tuesday, I will put that in a bag and put stir fry on it for a Tuesday dinner. So you can do that as well. I also portion out shake bags so that they're ready to go. Just like a green container of my spinach and half of a banana, put it in a freezer bag, throw those in the freezer so they're ready to go in the morning. So think through everything you can do. And what I like to do, just to make it so that it's easy, I usually will have the same things for my breakfast, my lunch, and my snacks for the whole entire week. And then I will have a different dinner every night because I eat dinner with my family. So think about it that way. That way you're not having to have this, make a ton of different recipes. If you're just focusing on a few and then you're able to make a bunch of that for the whole week, it makes it a little bit easier. Meals that I like to do roasted vegetables. So I'll chop up a bunch of vegetables and I'll roast them on Sundays. Or salads. Salads are easy because you don't have to cook anything. You can just portion out your greens for the week and then maybe have a toppings chopped. So you can just throw those on in the morning if you're taking your lunch to work or whatever. So those are just some of the tips that I have for you. I think meal planning and prep is super, super important. I love giving tips about it, and your coach can help you too if you need any help. So be sure to reach out if you're feeling overwhelmed or if you need ideas and need help doing it. But I highly recommend doing it. And just know, you guys, it takes a little bit of time in the beginning. It takes a little bit of time on Sundays to do it. But you will set yourself up for so much more success, and you will save so much time, save some money throughout the week that it is so, so worth it. Okay? All right, guys. Happy meal planning.